So hopefully you learned a little bit about which pronoun to use, I or me, while watching that Brain Pop video. Let's just go over these and make sure you know all of the roles, okay? So first of all, easy, be polite. You're always gonna refer to the other person first. So you don't wanna say, Dad took me and Samantha to the dance. You wanna say, Dad took Samantha and me to the dance, okay? So never start a sentence with me, okay? You're going to start the sentence with I. So you'd never say me and Jason love to dance. You would say Jason and I love to dance. So those are two quick roles to remember when trying to choose I or me. Here's the most important rule. Use me when it is the object of the preposition or direct object, and use I when it's the subject. So we just finished learning about object and subject pronouns. Okay, so remember me, object, and I in subject. Okay, so to make this easy, we're going to throw the other person out, right out the door. Okay, we're going to make them disappear like magic. So here is an example. Dad took my brother and me or I scuba diving. In order to figure this out, we're going to throw my brother out. So throw out my brother, and that leaves you with Dad took me scuba diving. Okay, so you just throw the other person out, and then whatever sounds right is the correct pronoun to choose. So let's try another one. Mom bought Tanya and I or me a rainbow pop. Well, we're gonna have to throw Tanya out here. Mom bought I a rainbow pop, or mom bought me a rainbow pop? Definitely me, right? Okay, so mom bought Tanya and me a rainbow pop. Pretty easy when you throw the other person out. Okay, now this one's a little more difficult. Jose and I or me were on the front row in the class picture. Well, we need to throw Jose out here. Let's get rid of Jose. So I were on the front row in the class picture, or me were on the front row in the class picture. Neither of those really makes sense because we wouldn't say were for a singular pronoun. We would say was. So I was on the front row in the class picture, or me was. Well, that's easy. It's definitely I. So here we would choose I, right? And remember, if we don't start the sentence ever with me, so it would be Jose and I were on the front row in the class picture. Okay. Last one. Ashley is going to the concert with you and I or me. We're going to throw you out. Ashley is going to the concert with, well, definitely me, not I. So Ashley is going to the concert with you and me, okay? So pretty simple. Just to review those three things we just learned, you always put the other person first, right? So if it has more than one person, you always put the other person first and yourself last. And when you start a sentence, you never start a sentence with me. It's always started with I. And finally, remember to throw the other person out. So you're going to throw the other person out, and what makes sense when you do that is what works, okay? And that's what is correct. All right, so good luck in your practice. You just have like 10 questions or 10 sentences, and you're choosing I or me, and remember to use those rules.